Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from Ford Field. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have the 1st down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To the ground, he'll get it again. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Now this time they'll look to throw. Comeback route, and he's got it. A gain there of 15. Down Detroit. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Man in motion, it's Diggs. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his 1st target. And I don't think it's going to be his last.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to be close to 1st down yardage. Remarkable 4 or 2 short. 2nd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Aiden O'Connell. Touchdown, Lions. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Harris. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. A short one taken by Hawkinson. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball, get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
On 2nd down, here is Allen. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. 3rd down, 3 to go. Here's Allen to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. First and goal at the 5-yard line. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Allen. A pass taken in by Harris. 2nd down and 8. Allen will throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Again, it's Allen to the air. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. The Lions called their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run with Harris. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Bills are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Lions will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Josh Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Allen to throw. Now a screen set up for Harris. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Here's Allen. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. To throw is Allen. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
They'll look to throw. Diggs on the reception.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Back to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he's in! Touchdown, Lions!
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So will come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. The Lions call their first timeout. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Allen will throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They'll throw now 3rd and forever. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Gun. Here's Allen. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is set, and they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now it's Allen. A throw on the move is caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 1st down, it's Allen. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now Allen. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Allen on 3rd down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. The drive will start on the ground. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll stay on the ground. And they finally wrestle him down at the Lions' 11-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 31 yards. A handoff as they try to run it here. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the 2nd half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a give up the middle. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get about 5. So it's a win here for the Lions. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.